Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news update, Bachelor Nation News. It's your guy, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor in Paradise. Hannah Ann Sluss is suing Proctor and Gamble because they are using her on dish detergent without her permission. We're going to get into this story. Do me a favor, follow me on Instagram, @DNeals, and like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Right before we get into it, of course, stand-up comedy show this Monday night, Hollywood Improv in West Hollywood, California. Come get tickets. And let's go to the TMZ report. So here we have it. Bachelor star Hannah Ann sues Procter and Gamble. Stop using my pic to sell detergent. There she is. Not really a flattering photo there. Very saturated, but very pretty. Oh, look, we were matching denim shirts. Oh, I can live happy now. Let's read the article. We'll discuss it and get into some other details. Bachelor star Hannah Ann Sluss is not down with seeing her face on Downy laundry products. Oh, you get that? She's not down with Downy. And she's fed up enough to raise a legal stink with a slew of huge companies. Hannah just filed suit against Procter & Gamble, CVS, Target, and Walmart, claiming P&G is still using a pic of her to sell products on those store shelves, even though its license to do so has expired. According to the docs obtained by TMZ, which is the 30-mile zone, Hannah claims she licensed one of her modeling photos to be used on a single product from October 1st, 2017 to October 1st, 2019. But she says P&G continued using it on multiple products after she got way more famous following her stint on The Bachelor. All right, so she probably sold it for like $1,000, maybe less. You know, these things, you know, sometimes it's stock photography, which means you've already taken the photos and then you can just like license it to people. Like, here, you can have it for a year. Or she did the shoot for Procter & Gamble and then they just violated the terms of the agreement. It seems all she'll need to do with her lawyer is prove that she's got the contract. Does she have the receipts there? That's all she should need to do. Wonder who she will be represented by. Is it Brian Friedman, power attorney? We'll have to see. A power recapper can dream. In her suit, Hannah claims her image is still being used to hawk at least 6 Downy products nearly 2 years after the licensing deal ended. Odor protection. This story stinks. She's particularly upset one of the products is associated with P&G's Life Gets Stinky campaign, calling it especially egregious because it associated her with the word stinky. I mean, it's not like it's some like, you know, I don't know, stinky down there. It's just stinky in general. Okay. But still, she has every right to be upset here and file the claim. And hopefully, here, when you file a lawsuit, you want money back for what it would have cost. And they say, oh, you know, well, the original contract was $1,500, so we'll just give you another $1,500 per year that we use it. Does that sound right? And she's going to go, oh, no, mon frere. You said I'm stinky. I'm an influencer. If you say I'm stinky, that's damaging to my brand to the tune of $650,000 or whatever she's going to ask for. But hey, you got to shoot high. You got to shoot like 6 times higher than what you're actually going to get. You know what I mean? And this is a big company, so we'll talk about why this, you know, we should, you know, these types of things should be taken seriously. Hannah's going after P&G, CVS, Target, and Walmart for money, and she's asking the judge to order them to stop selling the products featuring her picture. There's 3 photos of her. Is that her or is that someone else? I don't know. Maybe that's just a different article. I don't know. We reached out to reps for the companies. So far, no word back. All right. And then Hannah, let's see if Hannah posted anything on Instagram. There she is walking across the street in New York City. I would make fun of her, but I spent my whole weekend taking photos of my fiance doing the exact same thing. It's important to get the photo when they're walking. You don't want to get the photo when their legs are like that. You want to get them in swing motion, much like the Bigfoot photo that we always reference. Like it extends the arms. It makes everything look better. You get nice leg lines. Perfect. And of course, all the ladies. Yes, ma'am. Oh my G, love these. Yeah, okay. Draw dropped on the floor. Ow, it hurts. I got to go to the dentist because I chipped a tooth. You know, whatever women are posting these days. Not disgruntled, although Hannah Ann probably is and rightfully could be. So yeah, this is her lifestyle. It's her lifestyle. You can't just call someone stinky. So here she is. It's her Instagram story. We'll get into Procter & Gamble in a second. She, this is what she does. She's kind of slightly disassociated from Bachelor Nation in the sense that she's kind of known for being sort of airy and just like, she'll just like, there'll be like some amazing thing happening in the news and she'll be like, how to get rid of a bloaty tummy. And that's fine too. But let me tell you something, Hannah. What are you 24? You be 36 and treat your body like trash for 20 years and then tell me how to get rid of a flat tummy. There ain't no tummy flatness getting rid of this guy. I got dad bod, okay? So I appreciate your advice there. And had to get rid of a flat tummy, but it's a little different when you eat street meat at 3 a.m. So anyway, Procter & Gamble is a company worth $250 billion. Okay, folks? Their revenue just from last quarter alone was $19 billion. So the fact that they're using her image, they will have to pay if she can prove that it is outside the licensing agreement. Of course, it's always good to show these big companies they paid an effective annual income tax rate of 18.52%, which is actually lower than what a lot of Americans pay. And you should, hey, billion-dollar companies not paying much. You think 18% is bad. How about Amazon? What did they pay? 9.4%? I think it was actually lower. 4%? Look at this. Effective federal income tax. So just remember this. You guys out there pay 12%, 22%, whatever it is you pay. Amazon, trillion-dollar company, paid 4.3%. So USA. All right, let's get back into the story. So anyway, she is suing. This is what happens. You get ripped off. You get hoodwinked. This happens all the time. If she didn't have the notoriety, then they would probably just get away with it. So often, I know this because my fiance is a model, you find out that a company is using your image and likeness on a product not intended for what you sold it for. Your image is in some sort of database. The marketing team pulls it together. Ignorance is bliss. Next thing you know, you're the face of Vagisil. It happens. It's not right. You got to sue hard. And the fact that they're using her for some stinky thing, do I think that is a stretch? Yeah, I think that's a huge stretch. But I also think it's hilarious and power to her. Now, a lot of times people will take the side of Procter & Gamble in this instance because it's hard to empathize with someone who's just like Hannah Ann, who's good looking and she's suing them. It's almost like there was a lawsuit recently about some famous celebrities who were suing because their movies didn't go to the movie theater. Instead, they went straight to streaming, and they sued because it was like, hello, we had a deal. I get a percentage of the box office profits. And everyone goes, oh, woe is me, millionaire, meh. But it's like Hannah Ann Sluss may be a millionaire. She's suing the man, billionaires, capital B here, and power to her. I'd love to see her to, make a point. Yeah, get 6 figures. Yeah, you want to, what did she call it? Stinky? Let's go back to what she called it there. Life gets stinky. It's egregious because it associated her with the word stinky. Life gets stinky. When, me, Dave Neal over here, when life gets stinky, I use Downy odor protection. No, don't get me wrong. It's a normal photo. But yeah, could she make the case it's implying she's stinky? Yes. Now, what's going to happen? There's either some sort of cease and desist, stop using this, but it's too late. The cat's out of the bag. It's too late. So for Hannah Ann, who knows? Will she get $1 million deal? Probably not. Will it be 6 figures? I wouldn't be surprised at all. Now, if they came to her and said, look, we'll pull everything off the shelves, $50,000, no, settle it out of court. Chances are these things don't go to court, but there will be a settlement for sure because it's already in CVS, which means it's already gone through the factories and shipped and this and that. So these products exist. If she can prove that the contract is void, then she is probably set to get a decent amount of money because her brand is her image, is her livelihood. That's all it is, folks. And this happens all the time where you think you see someone in a high profile commercial that might be $1,000 buyout. And you go, oh, $1,000. What's wrong with $1,000? And you go, do you understand how much money people are making off of that $1,000 buyout? We look at Bachelor in Paradise. The contestants on Bachelor in Paradise are getting paid between $400 and $600 a day. Maybe someone like a Becca Kufrin is getting $800. Who knows? But that's a buyout. That means when Bachelor, the producers decide to sell that show to Hulu, decide to sell it to HBO Max or Netflix years down the road, they will continue making money where the talent, I know I use that term loosely, when life gets stinky or whatever, the talent doesn't get a penny. That's why the Screen Actors Guild exists. In print, there is no union. You just need a good agent to fight for you and decide that they know, if you're getting ripped off or not. No model who's worth any weight in this industry would sign off on giving these photos away in perpetuity. That's what the companies want. They want to have it for a lifetime. They want some sort of Scientology 100,000 year contract. They want the images forever. And you just don't do that. You give them 6 months, a year, 2 years, depending on how much they're willing to pay. Now, if they want to keep on using it, that can be in the contract. All right, $1,200 for up to a year. If you want it for one more year after that, then it's $1,500, and then one more year after that, it's $2,000. Whatever the case may be. But she's claiming they've got the receipts, so we'll have to see how that all plays out. Very fascinating story here. Now, not everyone in Bachelor Nation has a different gig, a different hustle. I wanted to share with you one of my favorite people in Bachelor Nation. We're going to make a hard left turn here. Connor Falcon, of course, on TikTok. Connor Falcon 1, Connor Brennan. So here is now, the Hannah Ann Sluss story's over. We have nothing else to say. But I'm going to play for you 2 songs, Connor, and then a duet that he has with Trey. You're going to want to stick around for that. This is Connor singing to Jasenia. He said, "We only saw it for a brief moment, but my last night on the beach, I wrote a song for Jasenia." Here is that song.
Can I steal you for a moment? There's a couple of things I want to say to you. My heart pounding. Have you noticed that I can't think straight around you? I'd have to be out of my mind. I'd have to be out of my mind. Not to tell you I think we might have missed our moment. And I know you got someone new. Sunset golden behind the ocean, but I still can't keep my eyes off you. I know I might not really know you, but I know I have to try. A smile so warm, a laugh so evil, perfect murder in her eyes. I'd have to be out of my mind. I'd have to be out of my mind. Not to tell you I think we might have missed our moment. And I know you got someone new. Sunset golden behind the ocean, but I still can't keep my eyes off you. My heart pounding, thinking about you, while I stare out at the rain. You make me nervous, but you don't notice every time I look your way. I'd have to be out of my mind. I'd have to be out of my mind.
All right, there's Connor. And of course, without further ado, there's one more song I got to play for you guys. This is Connor on TikTok here.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling, won't you stand by me?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the episode. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Live stream 4 p.m. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody.